There are two prospects that are ranked in the 30s. Yes, the 30s, who should easily be in the top 10. By 30s, I mean MLB's top 100 prospects. They're 30 and 31st. Their names are Konnor Griffin and Lazaro Montes. Konnor Griffin is a prospect for the Pittsburgh Pirates, and Lazaro Montes is a prospect for the Seattle Mariners. The ceiling on these two prospects is insane. These guys are going to be big leaguers soon, and I can't wait for them to get to the show. The overall ceiling, like I said, is just, it's five tool, right, for Konnor Griffin. It's the speed, the defense, the power. I mean, the amount of stolen bases that he's racked up so far in 2025 is crazy. And for Montes, it's the offensive side. It's mainly power. It's, just a constant threat to hit 30, 40, maybe even 50 home runs at the big league level. There is some swing and miss in Montes' game, but, you can only dream on the ceiling. And, that this is an offense, this is a team that with the Seattle Mariners that have lacked offensive production in pretty much the last 20 years. Griffin's stats so far in 2025, I mean, they're unreal. He's played both in low A and high A through 69 games. Okay, that's 279 at-bats with 319 plate appearances. He's got 12 home runs. He's got the 337 average. The OPS is up at 943. But look at the stolen bases, okay? The stolen bases. The all-around, the five tools that, Konnor Griffin possesses, right? We're looking at 37 stolen bases, and it is July 3rd when this video is being posted. I mean, it's just unreal. You see him make the jump to 13, and it makes sense. He really is a top 5 prospect, in my opinion. This is like a true Mike Trout comparison with not necessarily like Trey Turner, Bobby Witt speed, but it's close to that for sure. If we're taking a look at Griffin's ETA, it's 2027. You see the, all around tools, the hit being the lowest, but, the run, the power, it's there. Just, 2027 feels like it could be a little, soon, but, I mean, don't be surprised if he's starting opening day in center field for the Pirates in 2027. The main reason I say it's soon is because the Pirates typically like to wait on these high school guys. Obviously, they were quick to get Skeens up, and, there's some organizations like the Angels who, will rush their players up, and other organizations like the Yankees, Mariners, I'd say even, who like to wait, take their time and just let the players develop, let them fail a little bit in the minor leagues before they get to the majors, because realistically, the gap between pitching has never been larger between AAA and the major leagues as it is in 2025. I may be wrong, and Griffin could start the season, with the Pirates just opening day 2027. Who knows at this point? The talent is through the roof, and the ceiling is just so high for this kid. Before I talk about Montes, I would like to say that, yes, I did take a little break in between. Obviously, you saw like when Konnor Griffin and Lazaro were ranked, in the 30s. I did take a break. I got my wisdom teeth out. Cheeks are a little swollen. I don't know. But yeah, just thought I'd, share that. And yeah, I mean, it's crazy, to see the jump that these guys made, especially Konnor Griffin. Just 20 spots almost, and how much he's improved throughout the 2025 season. So I thought I'd just throw that in there. Lazaro Montes is definitely a different type of prospect than Griffin. What stands out is Montes' power, the raw power and the ability to hit the ball, out of the ballpark to any, dimension, any side of the field, pull power, just everything that Montes brings to the plate screams intimidation, don't want to throw a fastball, don't want to get his hands extended, a lot like Yordan Alvarez of the Houston Astros. Shout out to Baseball Savant for providing the scouting report of Montes. It's pretty clear the hit tool, somewhat there, the power stands out, but, he doesn't really have a position. Okay, the field 40, run 35, could be slotted into the DH role in Seattle next year. There's an opening there, and the Mariners are in need of more power. They are doing decently this year in terms of home runs, but Montes could easily be the 4, 5, or 6 hitter this time next year in Seattle, and could make an impact for a team that's looking to make a push to the wild card, maybe even the AL West and beyond next year. Thank you guys for watching. There's definitely two different timelines with these two, highly regarded prospects. I mean, Connor Griffin could be up, in 2027, which would be crazy. I mean, he's showing off so much potential and so many of his, tools. So yeah, he could be here, within the 1 year, I guess different than Montes, but it's definitely cool to see these guys, coming up, seeing these prospects making an impact at the big league level. We could see Montes on the Mariners next summer, bring some more power to that lineup that's, in need of it. But yeah, thank you guys again for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Thank you guys for 200 subscribers. It means a lot from Carson and I. If you haven't subscribed, go ahead and do so. If you want to. Okay, button will be down below. But yeah, thank you guys again for watching.